So the first section there was quite open and fast. Next section is a bit tighter and a bit tougher. So I'm just going to pop in front of Terry and do a little commentary ride. So information, right bend, position, speed and gear. Ease off, tip in, hold the line, look for the new position. Squeeze the power into the new right hand side and then ease off, tip, new position, squeeze on. So ease off, tip, squeeze the power on. So ease it off, tip, and then squeeze it on very, very lightly to pull me around the corner. Find the new road position and then ease and squeeze. So squeeze it back on. So ease it off, tip it in, gently pull us through the corner without too much power, find the new position, squeeze back on. So ease off, tip, squeeze on. So while we're riding here, looking for it to open up a gear. Okay, and as we go around, we've got our no overtaking that's finished, so power on. Ease off the power, look for the severity, and then squeeze it back on. Position. So if we talk about IPSCA, so information, left bend, position, and then reduce speed and reduce gear if necessary. Maybe a bit of brake if you need it, and then look for the new position. Left corner, right hand position. Ease off on the way in. I'm happy with my gear. I'm just going to drop into second gear now for the bend, and then round we go. Find the new bend in the distance. It's going left, so we move right. Up to 3. Roll the power off. I'm going to stay in the third. Looks nice and open as we go through. So keep the speed on. Keep the position wide. And then I'm looking for the next bend. It goes to the right, I position left. Ease the power off, let the bike settle, and then tip in. Look for the new bend to the left, position right. So information, left bend, position right. Information, right bend, position left. Ease the power off as we're going in, especially in the built-up area. That place on the right there, Abrigo de Serra, lovely restaurant. And just move to the right after the car, and then as we go round, power on. Bend to the right in the distance, power on. Information, we know the bend's there, position on the right, speed and gear. I'm happy in the third gear as I tip in, and then I'm just going to move away from the oncoming vehicles and let it go back out wide, hold it all the way around, just easing off because of the built-up area. I'm not going to worry too much about extreme position here, just right of centre, and then as it opens up and clears up, right bend, position left. Just ease off, little bit of brake, off the brakes, cornering into right hand position for the left bend, and then as we go around the bend, looking into the bend, hold the line as wide as we can, keep the view open, keep the power gentle, and then accelerate out of the bend. Ease it off. Corner. Look for the new position, onto the right for the left hand bend. Ease off the power. Still in third gear. A little bit more power, look to 4. Roll off the power, drop down 1 gear. If I need any brakes, tiny bit of braking, but still holding that higher gear. I'm just going to let the bike travel around gently, small amounts of power in third gear, keep the bike moving, and what it does, it stops the bike from being a seesaw and being excessive. And what I'm trying not to do, I don't want the bike to up and down too much, and that's why I just sometimes hold a slightly higher gear. As I turn the power off, I'm just going to drop a gear so I can tip in. And as I go into the corner, it just tightens up slightly, so easing off on the power. I'm looking for the exit. There's the exit. Bend goes left. I stay right. Up to 4th gear. As I come in, I'm just easing off to see what the road's doing. It starts to run away back onto the power. A bit of road work's going on, so I'm just going to be careful here. just ease off a little bit more, just to see if there's any problems. There we go, there's the guys. Give them a bit of a wave, they wave back. Nice and easy. Once I've cleared them, back on the power. This time I'm going to go information left, right bend left position, speed, leave the gears alone, I'm in fourth, and then as I come through, again, roll off. Take away the speed, and then look for the road in the distance, moving on. As you go forward, you've got a lot going on here, so just easing it all back. Bit of a bumpy road section there, same here, so I'm just going to stay away from it as I go in to the next bend. Take away the speed, built up area down to second gear. That's one of the reasons why we don't race around in a built up area. There's too much going on as we go. And then as I come in, I'm just having a look at the road. I can just see it goes right here, then it goes around the ravine, and it pops on over up to the right up there. So as we look forward, we can just ease our way through. Okay, and then I am going to position. Okay, just go wide on the way in, and then off the brakes, and then push the bike through. And I'm not going to use all the road there because there are no cars. Ease off as I tip in, nice and hard as I tip. Bring the bike to the right for the left bend, and then just ease it back as we go through. Same again, stay wide. It goes round to the left. I'm looking for the road to switch to the right. Okay, again, a little bit out of area, so I'm not going to go too mad on the way through. Okay, have a look. Yeah, little tiny bit of power, don't need to go mad. And then I just pop up a gear just to keep the bike nicely balanced so it's not too aggressive in its movement. I don't want this seesaw action going on the bike. Okay, a little bit going on here, so I'm just going to drop one gear, a little bit more speed loss, drop another gear off the brakes, let the bike settle. As we go in, going to go right hand side of the lane, open the view up, have a look for an overtake. Not going to take any chances here, so just be calm and be patient. I've tucked in close so I open my view a little bit more. Okay, car goes first. I'm just going to follow on my way through, nice and easy, and then I'm going to close in and have a look, and then once I'm in, I've got the view, just going to nip past, and then right bend coming up, so out wide, no cars, off the brakes, tip it in, head up, look good, look round, and then position to the right for the left hand bend, powering on, moving away, bit of speed now, and then as we just come in, just easing off, staying in the high gear, because what I'm doing now is just controlling the bike. I don't want the seesaw action like we talked about, and the reason we don't want the seesaw action is because it upsets the bike too much. Being in a low gear is good sometimes for control, but what we don't want to do is be in such a low gear that the bike is aggressive and we have a lot of peaks and troughs. That actually slows the speed of the bike down, and it stops the bike from being calm and relaxed. Like here, just a higher gear, third gear, is just getting rid of the bike being like a seesaw. And as we come in, I'm going to drop to second, use all the road, off the brakes as we come in, tip the